Jump, 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 jump. I'm back. Yeah, God brought me back from a mighty long way, but I already knew He was going to do it anyway. He just told me, you're going to rest. That's it. You're going to rest. We're done. So, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. No matter how I may feel, how I may look, my hair may be up on top of my head, under my head. I don't know what it's doing. But I'm okay because I am going to be okay because God said I was going to be okay. And God can be anybody that you may name. Okay, you can call him Jehovah, Jehovah Jireh, Allah, Dios, whatever you name him, or whatever religion. I do believe it's just one God doing this whole thing down here. And he set you back sometime, and I wasn't really set back. I was working from home, which I have now the luxury of doing, and enjoyed it. Usually I go out. I don't go out as much because now we have people that can go out that I employed, and mostly people that were down on their luck. People that left prison, couldn't find jobs and stuff like that. So, I got people that go out and everything, and they bring me coffee every day. So I decided to increase their wage a little bit because they've made a stipulation of who's buying me coffee every day now. And I said I didn't want it taken out of their wage, or feeling obligated, and they didn't have enough money to do anything, and you can't tell them anything. They just wanted to do it. So I just went on and said, okay, I can do this. Got no problem sharing the wealth with anybody. And so we'll get this lit over here. The orangeness, one of my favorite colors. I told you I'm a fall. I wasn't born in the fall. I was born in the summer. But I love fall first, and then spring, and then summer, and winter because of the holidays. Nothing else. No snow. I'm not a snow person. Can't stand it. So I hope you are having a wonderful day. And remember, our affirmation for the week is I am worthy, and I know you are worthy. You are worthy of everything you got and deserve. If you paid down half of your car payment, maybe it was $40,000 and you got down to $20,000, you better shout. Because there's somebody else got a $94,000 car that they're paying for now. If you got a low interest rate before the interest rates ever went up, you better shout and get yourself together and stop sitting there, I gotta still pay off this. You pay off your stuff in your own time. Okay, you get it done in your own time. I keep seeing people, they're paying it off, even in the comments. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Congratulations to those that paid it off. Hallelujah. Throw them blessings on me and everybody else, okay? Because we're always going to be in some type of, I want to call it tiny debt, because we have bills to pay. We are an adults, okay? That's the passage of being an adult. And we have little bills to pay. We should have little bills to pay. And other things we should be saving because we're in a crisis. And don't let anyone tell you we're not in a crisis. They may not be in a crisis. You know why? Because they saved their money. Yeah, they're not in a crisis. They're just looking at everything. Okay, and what's going on? My cousin, he was talking about, he says, he's having a little trouble. He was paying his bills, and he finally got those straightened out. And he said, yes, it's hard, but he said, I'm in a better position than a lot of people. I'm working, and some people aren't even working, and not by choice. They just can't get a job. So he said, hallelujah, I got a job. I can work. It may not be what I want it to be, but I can work. So, think of what you did. And sometimes you got to write down. Remember I told you, write down your accomplishments somewhere on a piece of paper. Make you a little booklet. You don't have to go buy a fancy booklet or something, or wait till something's on sale. And write down each day, what did I accomplish yesterday? How much did I pay off on that bill? What bills have I paid off? Some of you don't even keep track of how many bills you actually paid off for a year. How many did you actually just pay off? I'm not talking about I'm talking about the biggies that bug you. Like maybe you had a gas bill that was $400. You got that paid off. Maybe you did something else. Think of all that. Affirm, whatever. These other companies, Capital One, if you had trouble with that. Bills that you had. What did you pay off? Keep track of it and put it up in the house, and tell your kids, start dancing. Look what we paid off, and I'm going to pay this off. Involve the family. Involve yourself. If there's nobody there, involve yourself and just dance around and get it together, because we are headed for the debt-free nation. We're just going to look at them people up there, they can do what they want to do in Congress because you got the money saved and you don't have to worry about it. Okay, you don't have to worry about getting a stimulus check. Yes, it would be nice to put in your savings, but it's not there. So you don't have to worry about all that. Like, okay, if you're not going to give it to us, that's fine. I do not have to depend on you or anybody else. You depend on yourself. And another thing today, I'm going to talk about minimum wage. There are still 20 states in America, rich America, we're supposed to be the rich place, that still is giving minimum wage. And I'm going to take a sip of coffee because my throat, it doesn't hurt. It just helps to clear it. May hear a little coughing every once in a while, but I'm all right because God's got this. Okay, so there's still 20 states that have minimum wage at $7.25. The federal government has tried to raise it. Of course, Congress blocks it and blah, blah, blah. And so that they can't get across the board thing, which I think is ridiculous. I really just think it's ridiculous. I think all the states need to be the same. And if you collect tips now, you only get $2.13 an hour. And see, that's what another problem. That's why you're getting bugged about tips, because they're only making $2.13, not the minimum wage of $7.25. And then the rest of it they have to make up in tips. So I'm gonna name the states that are still at 20 that are at minimum wage of $7.25. And the rest of the other people are above that, and they go up to $14.99, or they're even further ahead and they're at $15 minimum wage. Now, some places, just individually, some of the companies have went to above the minimum wage on their own. So we're going to see what's going on. And the reason they did that, because they can't get anybody to work. People need money. You can't. Have you tried to live off of $7.25 an hour? Add it up and take the taxes off of it. I doubt most of us we couldn't make it. I know I couldn't make it. I couldn't do it. I could probably finagle my way around it, but with this lifestyle that I have and the house and, the cars, and it's like, can't do it. And you wonder how they did it. A lot of reporters tried to do it. And I think one of the actresses did it. Was it Gwyneth Paltrow? She tried to do it, and she was like losing, just losing type thing. But we'll see what's going on. What states are they? Idaho. Is it is it in your state? Utah, Wyoming, North Dakota, Kansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Texas, Iowa, Wisconsin, Indiana, Kentucky, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, New Hampshire, and North Carolina. Now, some of them shocked me. Some of them did not shock me at all, but you would think that I'm looking New Hampshire. Oh, we know Pennsylvania's had their battles, but New Hampshire kind of got me. I'm like, what are you doing? Indiana, it kind of got me, but when you listen to political things going on, yeah, I can see that. But I think the worst one is New Hampshire. The rest of them, I see what's happening and what has happened. But, you have to think about what's going on and political things going on, and won't raise the minimum wage. It's like you're just supposed to work like this all the time for $7.25. It's probably somebody even getting lower and don't know no better. Okay, they're lying to them. I know I've heard people lying to people. No, the minimum wage is $5. No, it's not. But some companies, of course, have stepped up to the plate. One of them is White Castles. You know, Amazon, Walmart, Costco, Starbucks, McDonald's, they can't get anybody to work. Burger King, they have to up their, thing to get them in there to work. That's why you get workers in there. Because people, they're not going to work. They don't want to be bothered. They may start at $15, and some of them start hiring at $18 an hour. They're outdoing each other. And the grocery stores, too. They're going $18 up, trying to get people in there minimum. And there's no sense in putting people down that are making minimum wage, because you know what? You can be in that position one day. God he likes jokes. Don't let him fool you. He likes to play around. And he will get you. Oh, you want to make fun of it? Let's see what you can do. You could lose your job any minute. Some of you are shaking in your boots right now because the way your job runs. You could be let go at any time just by looking at the boss cross-eyed. You can't say anything to him. And I don't ever want to be in that type of job where even when I was doing what I was doing, I was like, I'm not doing that. We're not crossing lines with you. I didn't let people run over me, but some people, that's their job, and they're just shaking in their boots. They're terrified. And that's not the way to live life, but some of them have to get by, to get where they're going. And I hope those managers cool out and grow up and start managing like they're supposed to, so people don't feel like they're worthless and they can't get where they're going, or they actually think their manager is a doofus. You don't want people thinking you're a doofus and you're managing. That's not the problem. You're supposed to be over supervising and working with people in a team effort. All right, so we will start with this month because it is November and I need to do 1 week. So we're going to do $100, and this is from A Little of It All. She made this for me in April. I think I'm going to restart it so it'll be all year for next year. I'll clean it out because I started in April and do $300. So I do $100 a week or every other week for a minute. So we'll put that in there. Okay, next one we will go to today. Ooh. All right. I forgot to do the 30-day for November because I was just on it about getting these binders straightened out and, moving some savings challenges that I won't be doing. Some I still won't be doing, but you'll see some of them till I stop. This one, was from GK Boutique and Finances. She made me the box. So far, I did quite well. And I started this at the beginning of November. And I've saved $2,265. And I got $2,735 left. So there we go for that. So then we're going to look over here and find some words. Let's see if I can. If not, so let's see what is here. What do we got left? Like 20 and counting. Okay. I had to get my brain in gear. Like, what are we looking for? I already did counting. I just didn't mark it up. Well, I did mark it off. I see it going across. Do that. There. Okay. So you probably see quicker than I see anything. Because when I'm doing stuff online, it's like, oh. Okay, we see 20. And that's $5. And what else on my budget, rent, blah, blah, blah. I had to get my mind together. What are you looking for? If not, I'll leave it at the 5. We don't want to hold people up and not be happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, stop singing. Pay attention. Okay, I'm not going to look for any more. Like when I get off of here, I'll be like, oh, there's one. So we'll do $5. I think I got $5. Hold on. Yep. So we got $5 on that one. Let me check the next one because they all go in one envelope. All right, so down here, this one is find the word, and each word's got it right next to each other. So we'll do, I see savings. Savings, and that is $25. Okay, you're going to use up all my 5s. I'm going to tell my son to go get some. I can hear him now. You used them up already? Didn't I just go? Yes. Yes, dear. I see Lord, L-O-R-D. That should be a word. I'm going to circle it anyway. Lord. Yes. Okay. I see box. Why am I seeing a lot of boxes? Box. Saving. This must be a saving day. Saving. There it is. $60. 60 moolas. Okay, 60. I got my money behind me because I keep knocking it off. It's a side effect of being ill. It was like, what are you doing? Bam! So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, $90 we're putting in here today for the word search. And this is not one of the ones I'll be getting rid of. Okay, here we'll put, what do I got? 20. No, maybe 10. 10. Come on. Thank you. Put some money up here. Thank you. So we'll do 10. Some things I take my time on. 96 of America. Yeah. There we go. All right. And we finished this one. Tic-tac-toe. I'm going to put 10 in this one. Okay. And then get your together. Yeah. Get your together. Yeah. Get your together. So we'll put 10 in that. We're just going to do a 10 day. Maybe I'll color it. Choo. Oops, shaking, ain't I? Stop wiggling. We'll make it orange. The what do you fall colors today? Let's set that in there for a minute. Okay, now we get to see which one are we gonna do. And you know I cleaned the desk off and there's nothing here. If you hear a crash, because I'm pushing stuff out the way, stop. Okay. All right. Where haven't I been? It looks like in the middle type. Do this one. Okay, $10. And I won't keep doing that. All right, for that one, is that the last one? No, we got the states. So we're gonna do we'll do California, if I can do 10. Okay, California and Illinois. And that'll be 10. And I think that's the last one, isn't it? And this ties the game for another day. That's one of the game, like, what is it, Savings Land? Savings Land. That's a lot of moolah. It's like once a month that I play it. All right, I'm going to let you go. and you make those changes, whatever you got to change. You take care of everything, and it's going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We will be here. And, you know, if you got to the end of the video, put hashtag worthy. Hashtag worthy. You got to the end of the video. And I don't know, I haven't checked to see how many subscribers I have for the next giveaway. I think we got to get to 200 over there, and then we'll do the next giveaway. So let me know when we get there if I haven't looked yet. But take care, everybody, and thank you to my new subscribers. I know that I'm doing my best, you know, to come see everybody's videos, and my old subscribers. I look at videos, but you know, one bear, it's difficult, you know, especially if the videos are 20, 30, 40 minutes. But, you know, you do need hours, watch hours, so they do need to be a little longer, sometimes at least 20 minutes sometimes, so that you can make 3 videos for an hour, right? You can look at 3 videos for an hour. So, you know, people that's on there, help us out, look at things, take some time, you know, to get the algorithm going, because some of you have an algorithm problem because you're trying to find a person on there, and the algorithm's like, who? They want to show you what they want to show you, and sometimes I'm like, that's not who I wanted to see. But take care. Love you all. Be careful with the subscribing. Remember, you have to go into the channel and check if you're subscribed, because you'll accidentally unsubscribe on some people. Don't go to that little picture. Now they show you a little bitty picture about this, and then you click it. Sometimes you're already subscribed and you'll unsubscribe, because I've got a lot of mine unsubscribed, and I had to go back and get mine straightened out. And good thing I had them written down already and could see them. I had a photocopy of them, just in case something went wrong and I couldn't get to who was subscribing and not subscribing. But anyway, take care. Hope you have lots of joy and happiness. And remember, you are worthy. Don't worry about everybody else. You are worthy. You think of yourself, and you do what you think is best for you. You may think it's wrong, and it might not be wrong. You may be on the right path. Maybe you make a mistake, but you're okay. You tried, but you didn't fail. You succeeded something. You tried. So try it. If it doesn't work out, okay, do something else. But don't sit there and think you're a failure, because you are worthy. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.